is stockfish. The brain of stockfish. The medulla oblongata of stockfish. The Yorubas call it panla. The English scholars call it stockfish. So, I just invented a new type of soup. Namely, I call it Saint Okro white soup. How do you cook it? Very simple. Get a lot of okra, enough okra that can last you for like a week. And the main ingredient of this soup I just invented, Saint Okro white soup, is the main ingredients. No, ingredients are not one. The main ingredients are scent leaf. This I brought from Nigeria, and my mother sun-dried it for me. And this is called scent leaf. Very good for your health. Removes every jagbajantis from your body. So that's the main ingredient. And the second main ingredient is not spinach. No, not spinach. The second main ingredient is rucola, actually. But rucola was out of stock and I have to improvise. We call it improvisation cooking. What did I say? Improvisation cooking. So I improvise. So I would be using spinach and a little bit, because the okra, the Saint Okra white soup must be very white. When it is not white, then it has become Pope okra. Pope. It has become Pastor Okra. When you mention Saint John, Saint Peter, you mention Saint Okra white soup. Bye. Call my name, Jollof Man. So a little bit of egusi, white seed melon. A little bit, just a pinch. You know? So let's get started. Let the party begin. Shall we? I often prefer to grate my okra this way. This is because when you blend it, when you blend this okra, then it's too smooth. I prefer to use this method, you know. This method is way better. It takes time. This method takes a lot of time and effort, but it's better. It's more crunchy and, you know, you can feel the taste of the okra itself. But when you blend it, I often blend also, like when I really don't have time. But today is weekend and I don't. So I have a lot of time on weekends. So why not grate it? This is the best way and my most favorite way of making turning my okra into smaller forms like this. Watch and learn. You see, this is the kind of okra we get in Europe. It's not. It can never be compared to the okra we get in Africa. Look at how it's breaking. See, can you imagine? Okra in Africa would be very, very. The way you will like when you are grating, you will love it. See, it's just breaking off anyhow. But at least either the okra in Europe or Africa, they're both very good varieties. They're both great varieties that are extremely beneficial to your health. This is the next step. Oh, so I always allow my stockfish to boil a little. You see, it's going to be very soft, and my teeth can crunch it very easily, and all my digestive enzymes will not have problem digesting it. So you see, ooh la la, ooh la la la. So, but not too much of boiling, and you set it aside, and yeah, now it's softened up. This is just to allow it to soften. You know, the stockfish is very dry and hard, and the boiling allows it to soften up, and it's ready to be added to your soup. So, but I leave it inside the water like that for a while. This is the most hardest part of this okra. You have to like keep grating and grating manually. Normally you can use your blender, but blender will be too smooth, and you can't get this crunchiness from a blender. You see? So now look who is ready. The okra is ready. I mean, ready to be cooked. Now what we need now is a little some drop of water to allow us remove the okras that are attached to this grater. Yeah, okras and okras. So now I'm going to add my stockfish right now. Oh man, this is going to be dope. This stage, you want to clean your hand very well and ensure your hand is very, very dry. Since this is a dry scent leaf, you want to take some and put here first and check for unwanted particles. Okay, like this, and this also. We don't want this, you know. We're going to and pick it carefully. And pick it carefully. Once you see there's no more unwanted particle, dirt, debris, jagbajantis, then you can go over turn into your boiling water. So why do I boil it a little? Scent leaf, this dry scent leaf is very, very dry. It's very dry. And oh no. That's too much of heat. Just a little heat, you know. Don't need too much of heat. Just okay. We need to open this so it doesn't flabbergast on the entire kitchen. So, you see what I mean? Just a little heat is okay. Just a little heat. Yeah. Oh. And you can leave it. I mean, I'm going to leave it because this scent leaf is very dry and trust me, it's going to be very, very hard while you eat it. So now I want to transfer this here and put my I think I need more water here. So now now we have to add our scent leaf. And do you know that this water I'm going to drink it? This water is very healthy. I would not throw it away. I'm not going to pour it inside my soup, but I'm going to drink it before I eat anything tomorrow morning. This water is very healthy. People usually drink this scent leaf water on empty stomach to control sugar. That's for people who take sugar. I'm not a sugar fan. I don't take sugar. I never took sugar for years now. This is what we want. The okra has to crawl. The okra has to crawl. The okra has to fra. The okra has to flamentaga. The okra has to draw. The okra must be drawing. So I think we need some more water for this special soup. We need some more water for our scent leaf white okra soup. Yeah, I think the water is enough. Now we have a little bit of egusi, not too much, you see. We don't want too much of egusi inside. And make sure your hand is very dry. We don't want too much of egusi inside. What's this? Okay, so just a little. Just a little. I think we'll need more water. That's why I love okra. You just keep adding water, add more water. I think we need more water and more egusi. But please don't have too much of egusi. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We need more water. Okra can take a lot of water. Ah! The smell of the scent leaf is fainting. Now, crayfish, instead of using industrial salt or the poisonous Maggi seasoning cubes, I use crayfish instead. Yeah, it's better, and more also. The stockfish has some natural. The smell of stockfish in your soup or stew can be flabbergasting. Honestly, can be flabbergasting. And plus the scent leaf. Plus the scent leaf. Oh, plus the scent leaf. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Plus the scent leaf. Plus the scent leaf. Man, the smell is flabbergasting. Come and smell it now. I can cook. I know I can cook. I know I can cook. I can cook. So let's continue. Next is putting our spinach. Before I add my spinach into the main soup, I often love to pre-boil it just a little pre-boiling, not intense, not too intense, you know, just roll it, like stir it around, like, let me show you, like this, just stir it around like this. Yeah. Ooh. Stir it around like this, then straight to the soup, like so. I prefer to pre-boil my spinach. It's better, it's healthier. If it was spinach in Nigeria, I don't need to pre-boil it. But the spinach here in Europe, obtainable in Europe, you need to pre-boil it. Anything in Europe, anything you are cooking in Europe, if you live in Europe, I pre-boil my meat, I pre-boil my chicken, everything I always pre-boil initially, because that's more healthier. It gets rid of every preservative they have added into such plants and animal meat. So it's more like it. And finally, you can add a little bit of moringa leaves if you want. It is not necessary. So just a little bit. Yeah, that's enough. Just a little. sorry, I haven't added my crayfish, so this is the quantity I would add, because it's going to like supplement, it's going to serve as an alternative for salt. So I use a lot of crayfish. I use a lot of crayfish, and that's all. That's all for it. So I'm just going to add a little, some water, and yeah, then leave it to boil. And note, take note, you don't cover it. You don't cover it. You don't use the cover. This is wrong. You leave it open until it boils, until it boils to the level which you want. 2 minutes, 3 minutes is okay. 2 minutes, 3 minutes is okay. 2 minutes boiling maximum. Yeah, you leave it open. So, and that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and what you see next is when I hit my scent okra white soup.